Hello everyone, myself Saujanya, and in this video I am going to explain about the ancient water management system of Hampi in a simple and easy way. Hampi is a historic city located in Karnataka. It was the capital of Vijayanagara Empire and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hampi is famous for its temples, architecture and advanced engineering system. One of the most impressive features of Hampi is its water management system. They used water from the Tungabhadra river and designed system based on natural slopes which made the flow of water efficient without using machines. Now I am going to explain about the history of Vijayanagara Empire and in their water management system. The history of water management dates back thousands of years when early human settlements began forming near rivers and water sources. As populations grew, the need to control, store and distribute water led to the development of advanced techniques and structures. Vijayanagara Empire founded in 1336 CE, the Vijayanagara Empire transferred Hampi into a thriving metropolis of over 5 lakh people at its peak. It was on one of the world's largest and most prosperous cities, sustained by water management system. So advanced it still puzzles engineers today. The earliest known for water management system were developed by ancient civilization like the Indus Valley civilization. Cities such as the Mohenjo-daro and Harappa had well-planned drainage system, wells and reservoirs. These systems showed a high level of urban planning and sanitization. During this period, water management system became more sophisticated in India. Large tanks, lakes and step wells were constructed to store rainwater. Lastly, the history of ancient water management systems shows the intelligence and sustainability of early societies. These systems were designed according to local climate and geography, making them highly efficient. Even today, these traditional practices inspire modern water conservation methods. Hampi, the capital of Vijayanagara Empire, required an advanced water management system due to several geographical, climatic, and socio-economic reasons. There is one of the reason is semi-arid climate. Hampi is located in a dry region of Karnataka with low and irregular rainfall. Long dry seasons made it necessary to store and conserve water efficiently for use throughout the year. Dependence on the Tungabhadra river. All through the Tungabhadra river flows near Hampi. Water was not directly available everywhere. The city needed canals, aqueducts and tanks to transfer water from the river to agricultural fields and urban areas. Third reason is the large population and capital city needs. As a major political and economical center, Hampi had a large population, royal palaces, temples, markets and gardens. This created a high demand for water for drinking, sanitization, irrigation and religious activities. Another reason is agricultural requirements. Agricultural was the backbone of the economy. Farmers needed the reliable irrigation system to grow crops even during dry periods. Tanks and canals helped in storing rainwater and distributing it to fields. Now I am going to explain water sources in Hampi. The ancient city of Hampi relied on a variety of natural and man-made water sources to meet its needs. These sources were carefully integrated into a sophisticated water management system. Main source is Tungabhadra river. The primary source of water was the Tungabhadra river, supplied water for drinking, irrigation and daily use. Water was diverted through canals and channels into the city. Seasonal source is rainwater. Rainfall through limited was an important source, collected using rainwater harvesting techniques, stored in tanks, reservoir and step wells for a use during dry seasons. Third is the tanks and reservoir. Hampi had a numerous artificial storage system. Large tanks like temple tanks and irrigation tanks stored water, helped in a groundwater recharge and flood control. Wells and step wells. Open wells were used for drinking water. Step wells allowed to access water even when levels dropped. Hampi uses multiple sources, river, rain storage structures and groundwater to ensure a reliable and sustainable supply. This combination made the system efficient and even in dry environment. Hydraulic infrastructure of Hampi. The hydraulic infrastructure of Hampi during the Vijayanagara period was highly advanced and well planned. It combined engineering skills with the natural landscape features to ensure efficient water collection, storage, and distribution. First one is canals and aqueduct. Water from the Tungabhadra river was diverted through the network of canals, carried water to agricultural fields, gardens, and urban areas. Some channels, tanks, and reservoirs are the larger storage structures, stored rainwater and river water for a year-round use, helped in irrigation, drinking supply, and flood control. Examples include temple tanks and large irrigation reservoirs. Step wells allowed access to water even during droughts. Designed with the symmetrical steps and stone masonries. Irrigation systems, water distributed to farmlands through a branch canals and field channels, supported cultivation even in a dry seasons, ensured efficient use of available water. Irrigation with the terrain. Infrastructure was designed according to the Hampi's rocky and uneven landscape, used gravity flow to reduce energy use. Natural slopes helped in a smooth water movement. The hydraulic infrastructure of Hampi reflects a perfect blend of engineering, sustainability, and environmental adaptation. It ensured water security for a large population and remains an important example of ancient Indian technology excellence. Storage and distribution system in Hampi. The water management system of Hampi was designed to store water efficiently and distribute it systematically across the city. This ensured a continuous supply for domestic use, agriculture, and religious activities. Water, so- Water storage systems are tanks and reservoirs, temple tanks, step wells, check dams, and check dams. Water distribution systems are canal networks, branch channels, underground pipelines, gravity-based flow. Uh, Hampi storage and distribution system was highly efficient, combining large storage structures with an organized distribution network. This system ensured water availability throughout the year. Engineering innovation in Hampi's water management system. The water management system of Hampi is a remarkable example of ancient engineering innovation. The, the Vijayanagara engineers designed systems that were efficient, sustainable, and perfectly adapted to the local environment. Gravity-based water flow. One of the most important innovation was the use of natural slopes. Water flowed from higher to lower areas without pumps, reduced energy use and maintenance, ensured continuous and controlled distribution. Interconnected tanks system. Multiple tanks and reservoirs were linked together. Overflow from one tank moved into another, prevented water wastage and managed flows effectively. Advanced canal network. Water from the Tungabhadra river was diverted through a complex system of canals precisely designed to maintain steady flow, included branch channels for equal distribution. Use of check dams built across the streams to control and store water, helped raise water levels for a canal diversion, improved groundwater recharge. Underground pipelines. Stone pipelines supplied water palaces, temples, and urban areas, protected water from contamination and evaporation. Integration with the natural terrain. Engineers used Hampi's rocky landscape to their advantage. Natural valleys and slopes were used as channels and storage points. Multifunctional structures. Water structures served multiple purposes: storage, irrigation, religious use, defense. The engineering innovations of Hampi demonstrate a deep understanding of hydrology, terrain, and sustainability. These techniques ensured efficient water use and remain relevant as a models for a modern water conservation. In Hampi, agriculture was the backbone of the economy during the Vijayanagara Empire. The city depended heavily on an advanced water management system to support farming activities, even in a dry and rocky region. Farmers used water from the Tungabhadra river, which was diverted through canals and channels to reach agricultural fields. Large tanks and reservoirs were built to store water during the rainy season and supply it during dry periods. Crops like rice, sugarcane, and millets were cultivated using this system. The availability of controlled irrigation helped increases agricultural productivity and supported the economy of Hampi. Overall, Hampi's agricultural water management shows how ancient engineers created a sustainable system to support farming even in challenging environmental conditions. The culture and spirituality of were deeply connected to religion, architecture, and daily life during the Vijayanagara Empire. Hampi was a major religious center, especially for Hindu worship. The city is home to many important temples, with the most famous being the Virupaksha temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. These temples were not only places of worships but also centers of education, art, and community gatherings. Spiritual life in Hampi was closely linked with the water systems. Scale temple tanks were used for a ritual bathing and religious ceremonies. Water was considered pure and essential for spiritual practices. Overall, Hampi's culture and spirituality show a strong connection between religion, community life, and engineering systems, making it a unique and historical city. The water management system of represents one of the finest examples of ancient engineering and sustainable urban planning. Its legacy continues to influence the modern water conservation practices. One of the most important contributions of Hampi is its emphasis on rainwater harvesting tanks and canal-based irrigation systems, which are still relevant in today's water regions. The interconnected systems of tanks, reservoirs, and canals shows how ancient engineers used natural and gravity to manage water efficiently without modern technology. Overall, Hampi's legacy lies in its ability to combine technology, environment, and society into balanced and sustainable water system that is still admired worldwide. That's all about Hampi's ancient water management system. Thank you for watching.